Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have been away from this channel for a long time, and by a long time I mean like 3 or 4 months or so. The reason being is that I went full-time to my job. I'm not gonna say the name, but I was working at the airport. I am still working at the airport, but I was working full-time before September of last year, and I became part-time because of my studies. And now that I finished all my studies, I became full-time again. And so that ate up most of my time, basically trying to recover from the fast-paced, stressful environment that is the airport. This is not much of an update, but more so I'm gonna try and ease back into making videos by making this very simple video called my favorites lately. Beauty favorites. You know what? I'm just talking about what are my favorite things, or things that I've been obsessed with this past few months. Because it is now currently July at the time of this upload, hopefully. If not, it might be in August. Depending how fast I can get the editing. We're halfway through 2025 now, and a lot has happened, and I wish a lot more things will happen later of this year. So yeah, today I will be just rambling and talking about my beauty favorites and things that I've been obsessed with lately. So yeah, anyways, let's get on with the video. So yeah, I'm gonna put this microphone a little bit over here. Hopefully you can still hear me. Hopefully my voice can project nicely from here. And so let's get on with the video. So this video is not gonna be like a review or first impressions. Again, this is just my favorites lately. So I'm just gonna be rambling. I'm gonna say I love this a lot, or I am obsessed with it a lot. I'm gonna say those two phrases a lot. First off, I have been trying to get into fragrances and perfumes in the past year and a half. I wasn't really a big fan of perfumes when I was younger. I have sensitive skin and sensitive nose, so if a scent is really strong, or if my nose doesn't like a scent, it would react to it badly. And if my skin doesn't like the scent when it sits on top of skin, it will react really badly. I will get rashes and stuff. So I have been very careful with like perfumes and fragrances. Luckily, I haven't been like overly obsessed, and by that I mean like I would not buy every single perfume that I see. I would always try to finish a perfume before I buy another one. And now I have these two perfumes from Fleur called Caramel Skin and Heavy Cream. I got this a few weeks ago, or like a month ago, after my oath taking to the Philippine flag for my dual citizenship. I was going to buy something from the internet because after I finished my Julie as a gun, not a perfume, I wanted to get the Bianco latte because of its really high price point. It was like $160. I was worried that I would not like it, or I would smell mostly of alcohol than actual like latte caramelly notes. I didn't go through with it, and this one honestly together is like perfect. I really like it. It doesn't, okay, these are the mini sizes, right? It's 90 milliliters. These are $30 each. They're not cheap, but for perfumes, they're pretty decently priced. However, they don't last the entire day, but they do stick to your hair and to like the clothes. Like when you like sniff it, it will stick there, but it doesn't have that air of the smell. I kind of prefer it because I don't like to smell too overwhelming, you know, because one of my pet peeves when I was younger is when all of these older people, like I was like 12 or like 10 or maybe 9, these adults having like really strong perfume where they would just pass by and their perfume just smacked my nose. I don't like that. So I like the fact that this, you can kind of get a subtle waft of the scent instead of like boom, an entire wall of it in your face. So this caramel skin, it has like little notes here. It's in the olfactive family of gourmand. Same thing as heavy cream. This will make you smell like a caramel latte basically. It has whipped cream and caramel skin. Next up, it's not necessarily a singular product, but more so an entire brand, and that is anything from danessa myricks. I love how innovative danessa myricks is. I don't have the products that I would like to get from her, mainly because they're very expensive. I know she dropped lately the color fix sticks, which are basically like eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow. One end is metal and the other is like a shimmer. I love how some of her packaging is magnetic. You can kind of compact it into a travel size. I can't really show it to you because I don't have the products that I would really like from her. I only have some complexion products from her. And the first product I had was the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. This one. I've had it last year. And this is like my go-to, one of the go-to foundations that I have. This is more of a skin tint, but like almost like a light to medium buildable coverage. And this is really good for my skin because I have acne prone skin. Next one is that something that she released either really early this year or sometime last year. And this is her, the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder for the face and eye. It is still in her Yummy Skin line, but this is more like almost like a powdery finish. And I didn't get it right away because this is more of a sheer coverage than this one. And personally, I think it's perfect for summer. It's this one. This is my shade in shade number 4. It's like neutral warm. I'm neutral warm, so this is perfect. This is like a perfect match. But for this one specifically, I was worried that it's gonna be too dry on my skin because it's like a balm texture that will dries down into powder. I don't know what kind of witchcraft that is, but that sounds really interesting, very cool, very like innovative, as I say. So I really like this, especially when it's not mixed, but like paired with the moisture repair balm serum, which is a moisturizing and repairing balm serum for face and body, also in the Yummy Skin Tint line. Danessa myricks recommended these two together for drier skin so that this doesn't feel dry on. So I got this and I got this. You can also use this as a primer. I was never really a big fan of primers for makeup. I feel like if you have good skincare, that will be the good primer, or like good skin prep, then you don't need a primer. But for this one, if you don't want to have like a lengthy skin prep routine, you just like pop it in your face and pop this one in or pop this one in. I really like this. I love Danessa myricks. I want more of her products, but her products are really expensive. I highly recommend her. It is also POC owned. Danessa myricks is a black woman, so this brand is black owned. Oh, and by the way, this is not tinted. This is clear. I didn't show you the inside. There you go. That is the inside of the Repair Balm Serum. And each of these have like a little spatula just for like easy carry, just in case you don't have any brush. I don't want to take. I prefer my own brushes. And now I am going to just go to the general makeup section. And I have a lot in this category because it's like little bits and bobs. This year I have bought 2 different cushion foundations. One Filipino brand that I went and bought in the Philippines when I was vacationing in the Philippines back in January. And this one is a lot more recent, and it's a Korean brand. So let's start with the I'm sure I've shown you this on my haul, or like in my vlogs when I went to the Philippines, but this is from BLK, not Black, BLK Cosmetics. This is their Airy Matte Cushion Foundation in SPF 15 and the shade Toast. And this is what it looks like here. That's you, hello. And this is like in the shade Teardrop shade for the cushion, and this is what it's inside. I wore this once to work and I got a lot of compliments from it. So, and it's not dry. I mean, it's a matte foundation. Matte things on dry skin never really go well together. However, there are some stuff they can do to prevent it from like actually flaking and actually making your skin worse. It really blended into my skin, obviously, because it's a Filipino brand and I'm Filipino, so I would expect that this one would really work for me. So I really like this one. I need to wear it more often because I do like a matte finish. I prefer matte finishes over dewy and satiny ones. Actually, I don't mind satin. It's like matte, satin / natural finish, and then dewy. But like, I have dry skin, so matte makeup would never look good on me. But the second one is from Unleasha. I can never say this brand right, but this is their Don't Touch Glass Pink Cushion SPF 50, meaning, and this is the Korean brand. I spent so long trying to find my right shade because I was afraid it's gonna oxidize like the tier one. This is what it looks like underneath, and This is what it looks like inside. This has a more unique, the compact itself, because it doesn't have the flappy thing, like this flappy thing in most cushion foundations, because all you need to do is to like pump this one. I'm not gonna pump it because I'm not gonna waste any product. This thing is expensive, but like it's in pump. It's you pump this, and then once you run out, you take it out, buy a refill. Don't buy a new compact, but buy a refill, and it's a lot cheaper. This is in the shade, I believe 28N. On the topic of foundations, and I think this is the last foundation that I'm gonna talk about as one of my favorites. This is one of the most expensive makeup that I bought, but it's also one of the best performing foundations that I have, especially during my 10 to 12 hour shifts at work. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation in the shade 6.5. This is basically my holy grail. These two are my holy grails. I love these two foundations, especially this one. If I want a more heavier makeup, I'm gonna use this one, and I already used a lot. It's like over here, which is maybe not much for you guys, but for me, as someone who doesn't do makeup every single day, this girl survives 10-hour shifts, 12 hours. The way that I would describe it is more of a satiny fit. It's not matte, it's not dewy, it's like skin-like. It's like satin on your skin. It feels very lightweight. It does still feel like there's foundation on your face. I mean, it's a thicker formulation than a skin tint, so obviously it's gonna feel like there's foundation on your face, but it's really nice. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel cakey. Flawless on the skin. I just really like it. Next up are like two concealers that I have. This one is from NARS. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer and the shade Custard Medium 1. I am aware that this one is a little bit too light on my skin. Probably because I picked the wrong shade, but I'm not going out of my way to buy a new shade. I will finish this product and I'll buy the right shade. But right now, I used a ton. That is a pretty big dent. I've had this for like not even a year, and then that is a pretty good dent. I'm not gonna lie. I used the heck out of this to cover up my acne and some like acne scars. I like to mix it with my color correcting. This is the NYX Professional Makeup color correcting concealers. I use the heck out of this peachy shade right here, and this brown one just to like blend it into my skin. I never really know how to use these two colors or these two colors, so I only mainly use these two. I already hit pan. I almost hit pan on this. I don't know how deep is this. Next up is eyeliners, also from NYX. This is their Epic Ink Liner in the shade brown and black. These eyeliners are like the only liquid liners that I absolutely love. I love the brown, I love the black. It's also like felt tip, so I have like crisp wing liner, and these are really easy to work with. It's very beginner friendly. I practiced my wing liner with these ones, and they're still my favorite. This is one of the first few felt tip eyeliners that I had. Next one is this is from Say. This is their Dew Blush in the shade Spicy. I've used this quite a lot already. This is more of a terracotta red, and I have heard a lot of complaints overflowing or spilling. I have thrown this product inside my drawer many times and it's not spilled or leaked once. I don't know what they're doing with it. I don't know what their drawer is doing with it, but I love this product. It gives me the most natural blush. I have been using this quite a lot, actually. It is also buildable. Like, even though you put like a lot, it would like sheer out if you like buff it out. Next one is from ColourPop. I bought this in Missouri. This is in their Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter in the shade Party of 5. This is a gorgeous mauve. I don't want to even say mauve because when I put it on my eyelid, it looks pink, but on the pan, it looks mauve. But it's very pretty. It gives you that really nice wet look. Next up is from Huda Beauty, and this is their Pretty Grunge palette. I bought this last year, and I kind of fell in love with the color story. I like the selection. Shadows, it looks unused, but I swear I used this a lot. I just don't like go ham on shadows. I like to like lightly tap on stuff, but you can kind of see how that they're used. But yeah, so this is the color story. I really like it. I really like grunge. I like the grunge aesthetic. I love how edgy and dark it is. The last one on my general makeup category of my favorites is a French brand that got recently added to Sephora, and it is Violet. This is their Lip Nectar Hydrating Lip Stain in the shade Dahlia Noir. Again, this is a lip stain. This is very sheer when you put it on at first. When I put it on for the first time, there wasn't any pigment, and when I searched up swatches for it, it looked very pigmented. But for some reason, when I first swatched it on my lips, it was like nothing. There was nothing there. It felt like lip gloss, and that's it. This is buildable, and it does stain your lip, and it is also very hydrating. This survives 10-hour shift. I've been using this a lot because one of the issues that I had with my lipsticks or lip stains or any kind of lip product is that it dries out halfway through my shift. It's really good. You can see how much I've used it already. I've had this for like a month now. Next up, the products that I've been loving lately are cbeauty. Chinese brands. I just love them so much. They're so good. They're so pigmented. They're just good, man. Let me show you. First up, I want to show this to you from Girlcult, and this is the mirror. Look how. Ooh, that's you. Look how sick this is. This is from their latest collection, I believe. Just about like Chinese herbs and stuff, based on Chinese apothecary diaries. Yeah, I have these two. I have several items from them already. This lip mud, I believe, is also one of my favorites. It's red. I love my red lipstick. But this one is a highlighter, but I don't use it as highlighter. Oh my god, you can't even see it. I use this as eyeshadow, and I use a brush and I wet it with setting spray, and I just like dab it here, and I put it on here, especially inner corner, or like this outer, or like the outer inner area of my eyelid. It's so good. Frosted eyelid. It's so good, especially when you pair it with blue. It's so nice. I pair this with a blue eyeshadow when I went to the Rose concert with my boyfriend last week, and it was so nice. Chinese makeup is just so good. Another thing that I really like is red eyeshadow, red glittery eyeshadow specifically. And this is the first one that I got. I have another one in the next category, but this one is from that one. It's from that brand. I cannot say it, but yeah, this one is so good. I wore this to the ITZY concert with my friends last year, and this one is the contour palette, or like a contour slash bronzer slash matte highlighter palette. So this is the highlighter, and these two are the bronzer and contour. So I use this to contour my nose. This one will be highlighting the bridge of my nose. These two, I interchange them to like here and here, just to like, you know, contour, sculpt that nose. And one thing that I also love from them are their eyeshadow palettes. Their eyeshadows are their color story is so colorful and so good. It's not boring. And this is from Narimi, I believe. I don't remember the name of this palette, but this is more of a not muted, but like alternative makeup with lots of blues and greens. I love this palette. I used it during the Rose concert. And this one is from Shall We. It is one of their latest makeup, and it is Misty Spirit. And I really like this packaging. Look how good that artwork is. And like, it could just slide off. And look how pretty those shadows are. Some of these shadows are cream. I believe these two are cream, and the rest are matte. This blue is gorgeous. I love it. And this is just a applicator for the face. It's also a Chinese makeup brand, and it's called Momo's Workshop. This is just something that you use to like apply foundation. I really like this because it's so soft and bouncy. It's very light. And it seems like I don't have much to say about Chinese makeup other than I really like it. But like, Chinese makeup, or the ones that I have, is very pigmented. It is very fun. It's very colorful. It is very alternative, very grungy, very goth, very I just really like what the Chinese beauty market is bringing into the beauty world and stuff, and I want every single one of them. But I can't, because number one, that's overconsumption, and number two, I don't have enough money, and number three, tax. Next up is indie brand, and I love my indie brands. I try to go for indie brands. I also try to go for more non-Western makeup. First up is lipsticks from Black Moon Cosmetics. They are so long-lasting. The reds are like a dream come true. Whenever I see the reds from Black Moon Cosmetics, it's like the perfect red. And this one is in Derange. The Derange is more of a true red. This is my true red. It's like almost brick red. And this was Derange, the one I just showed you. This one is Abyss. This is more of a dark, deep burgundy red, almost purpley type. There we go. You can kind of see it like that. This one is Derange. This one is Abyss. This one is from their satin lipstick, and this is Elm Street. And that is just a perfect red for me. Look how pretty that is. And next up is from Rituel de Fil, and this is their eye cream / eyeliner, and this is in the shade Iron. The Black Orb. This is the Enigmatic Kohl eyeliner, the perfect burgundy red for me. So that right there is the eyeliner, and I loved how it looks like blood red. I just love how it looks. And this one is Odin's Eye. I mentioned that I love red eyeshadow, especially sparkly ones. Another red eyeshadow. This is from Odin's Eye, which is I think a Swedish brand, indie brand, and this is gorgeous. This has a more base, or like a sheer base. That red it's so good. It's so pretty. I just want to wear this every day, but my work doesn't allow any kind of non-natural makeup. I'm gonna show you the difference between Odin's Eye. Oh, this is in the shade Leon, and this one is the Chinese brand. The one here, this is the Chinese brand, and this is Odin's Eye. This one is a lot more bright. This one is a lot more deep with a black here, with a black, almost a black base. Like, these reds are just perfect. They're just perfect. I just love them. They're my favorite. Too bad I can't wear them often. So yeah, that is basically all of my favorites, beauty favorites. I just wanna quickly go to my other favorites. Specifically one category that is very popular lately. I think you can kind of guess what it is. It's right over there. Yeah, just want to quickly go over there because this video is about to be 30 minutes long and I don't want to go much further than that. So yeah, let's go. So like, I have been obsessed with blind boxes in the past few months. Thankfully, it hasn't gone too crazy. First of all, I've been obsessed with Smitsky's. My cousin has been obsessed before me, but I have like at least 5 of these guys. 3 of them are which of hippers, which is like something you stick into a wall or something, like mounted on a ledge or whatever. I've been obsessed with these little dudes. One is green and one is blue. What does it do? Nothing. It glows in the dark and that's it. But they're so cute. This one, it's supposed to hold a toothbrush. Unfortunately, my toothbrush is electric, so it can stand on its own. But I'm using this to hold my Taemin guilty pleasure. No, Taemin guilty album. Next up is skullpandas. Skullpandas are so nice. They're so cute. They're so much better than the Labubus. Labubus are so ugly. These are so cute. Look at it. Look at the makeup. But like, it's so cute. It's look. This one I got from Pacific Mall. These two I got from Pacific Mall when I went on a date with my boyfriend a few weeks ago. This one is from their Winter Symphony collection that they released back last year, December. And this one is their recent release for the L'Impressionnes or whatever the frick that is. It's in French, but this one is the one I got. These two, they're my favorite. I love them. They're like bag charms. I just love them. I like the idea of having a little buddy that is hanging from my bag wherever I go. I just like them. They're just really, really, really cute. Peach Riot is basically figurines of like 3 teenage girls in a punk rock band or soft punk or whatever the frick that is. They're in a rock band, basically. They're in a band and they are teenagers and they have each little series. I've been so obsessed with these that I got a limited edition from them, and this is their Bloody Valentine collection. I've been obsessed, and it has all 3 girls. The Gigi, Poppy, and Frankie. Here is what's inside. Very cute, very nice. I wish I could open this up and display it at my house, but alas, I don't have space. This box has stickers. This box has a poster. Here are the figurines. So this is Frankie. Very nice, very nice. So that's Frankie. That's the drums, and she's the leader. This is Poppy, I believe. I believe this is the guitarist. And Gigi. Oh, you focus on Gigi but not Poppy. Okay. These are my absolute favorites. I love them to death. I want like 17 of them. I want 700 of them. Also, one thing I love about this is that you can move the eyes. they're like my favorite thing. Those are my favorites for the last 6 months. Things that I've been obsessing with. I hope you guys enjoy this long video, this very rambly video. Hopefully I will upload even more videos next time. Hopefully vlogs, because I miss vlogging. And I hope to see you on the next video. Take care. Hope you subscribe, maybe like. I don't know, what have you been obsessing with? It could be anything, not just beauty and not just Pop Mart or any kind of blind bugs, just anything. Leave a comment down below. Maybe we can discuss a little bit or something. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.